Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on Coffee Time, episode 11. 11. That is an amazing number, and we're so excited that you're with us today. We're hoping that you're having a good time. I know everybody's still kind of stuck indoors, but we're hoping you guys are doing okay. We have something special planned for this episode today. We're going to talk about the importance of printing your work. Not a lot of guys do that. I'm very excited. I only have a few prints, but we also have something very special coming up right now.
What's up, guys? That intro, dude.
Fantastic, right? How long did that take you?
6.5 hours.
Well, that's way too long. Are you confident enough to do a tutorial in After Effects?
Absolutely not.
Come on, you can do it. Well, you know what? Anyways, it was awesome, and that really blew me away, dude. Like, that was super cool.
Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we do, and maybe one of these days we'll be able to do a tutorial on After Effects once I get a little more confident in that program. But coming down the pipeline here pretty soon, we're going to do a Photoshop tutorial and a lighting tutorial. So stay tuned for those.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. But today we're talking about printing your work and why it's important to print your work.
Yeah.
So why don't you start us off, River? What is one of the biggest things about printing our work? Because we have a gallery. I mean, we did the B-roll of the gallery. Like, that's what we have. You know, what's important about that? I mean, I know I love looking at it. So, you know.
I think the number one thing about printing your work, it doesn't matter if it's on canvas or a metal print or a regular print, is having a physical piece of your art. Because what's the point of taking a bunch of these pictures, putting all this post-processing work into it for just to sit in an archive on a computer? Yeah,
I mean, you put so much work into that, you know, you should have a physical representation of your work, of your hard work put in, so that everybody, not just you, but anybody who comes over to your house can see and appreciate the stuff that you do.
Yeah. Josiah actually has a piece from our first photo shoot together.
Yeah.
And it is actually one of my favorite pictures he's ever taken.
So this is it right here. So I took this picture. It was one of the first shoots I did. Actually, I think we wrote a blog about it and wrote in the book a bit about it. But I was running around like a madman trying to take pictures, and I got this one. And funny story, this was actually a JPEG, not a RAW. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that out and see why that matters. But yeah, you know, I really like it. You know, every time I see it, you know, the only thing I do not like about it is I put my stupid watermark right there. I mean, you can do that if you want, but every time I look at it, I hate it. But you know, you know, every time I look at it, it reminds me of the journey that I'm on and that I've already been through. You know, it's really good stuff. And what is the company that I think it's it's right here in the back. It's Canvas, Easy Canvas.
EasyCanvas.com. Also, another one is Canvas People. We are not sponsored.
No, we wish.
Maybe one day. But they do great work, great prices, great time, and it's just cool to get our work printed.
Yeah, you know, we have some pretty big ones too, but they always have really good discounts on those two websites.
Another thing that it's kind of hard to do in this area because we don't really have a custom print shop near us. But if you guys in your area actually have a hometown printing studio, definitely check them out. You know, they need the support also.
Yeah, it's always good to support local businesses, especially in your community, especially in the time period that we're in now. So if you can, you know, check out the prices, check out what they offer. And you brought a piece of your awesome photography.
I did, and it kind of puts us into our next point. So this was not the first picture I ever taken, but it was the first canvas I ever had printed. and this is Montana. And this picture, one of the reasons I like it so much is it reminds me of where I want to be, where I want my journey to take me. And that's in Montana, to have a studio there and actually be doing work.
Yeah.
From my favorite place on the planet, and that's Montana.
Of course. And you actually have a relative up there that makes some awesome photography.
My mammy lives up there. She is, I would say, our biggest fan.
Yes.
She follows everything. Our Instagrams, she follows the Facebook, she follows this channel, she follows the website.
She also got a sneak peek in the book.
She did.
She is our biggest fan.
We're gonna put one of her photos right here. Pretty awesome, right?
Super talented.
She hasn't been taking pictures that long, but she's already killing it. And since she is such a big supporter, she's gonna get a surprise, and she's gonna get the canvas print from me.
What? That's super
Absolutely.
cool. I didn't even get one.
Yeah, gift of photography right there. That's another reason you should print your work. Great gift for those friends and family.
I think Mother's Day is around the corner.
Ooh, Mother's Day is around the corner. What's another big point of printing our work, Josiah?
So you kind of touched on it a bit, but you said at the end of your journey, or somewhere in the middle of your journey, but having a physical representation of your work shows the journey that you're on. So take these pictures and you have them printed and you see them on the wall, and you can learn from your mistakes. Maybe even go back to those places you took those photos and be like, you know what, I've been staring at this picture and I feel like I could do it better. And that's super cool, to have that, because Instagram, you just scroll through, no big deal. But when it's on the wall and you're staring at it every day when you're grabbing your cup of coffee, it means something to you. It kind of impacts you.
Yeah, invokes a feeling.
Yeah, invokes a feeling.
And that's always what I want to do with my photography, is invoke a feeling. Absolutely.
And a small, teeny portion of this whole thing is you can also sell your work.
Absolutely.
We don't do that. We're not doing this because we want to make humongous amounts of money. I mean, that would be great, but we don't do it for that reason.
We do that because we love this craft so much. But if you have those pictures already printed, when your friends comes over, somebody just comes over your house and they see it and they're like, oh, is that for sale? Boom, right there. You already have the print. You could sell it right there. It's a little easier to sell somebody a print if you already have it, so I don't have to wait for it.
You can also show your work at community events when they finally open the country up again. Farmers markets, art exhibitions, all those kinds of stuff. You can share your work. I mean, you can even set up in the park with some easels and be like, hey, these are my photography.
Go to a local business and ask them if you can display your work inside their business.
Yeah, I think Hot Forged, great brewery, love them. Little plug there, sorry. But they do that with local artists.
Yeah, local artists. And it's pretty awesome. So that's another big thing. It's just showcasing your work so it's not stuck on a computer. And that's pretty much the big reasons I think you should print your work. It evokes a feeling, it shows your journey, shows you what you could do better. You have the ability to sell it, and you have a perfect gift.
Yeah, I think those are all really great points. If you guys would like to, you guys can show us in the comments if you guys have had prints and what they mean to you. I think that would be really cool. If you haven't already, please subscribe to us, because we're lonely and you're lonely. So let's get together.
Also, hit that bell so you get notifications whenever we post a video.
And make sure that you are watching our Twitter feed on Depth of Feels, so you can shout out to us.
Yeah, it's a real lonely feed, guys.
So
shoot
lonely.
us a tweet. Let's get a conversation going. I check it every single day. Let's have a conversation. Let's ask some questions. Let's get a Q&A going. Something like that.
Super great. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at our glorious handles. And we will see you next time, I guess. I think that's it. Did I miss anything?
You did. Make sure you check out the website.
That's right.
So you can check out those blog postings. I think we are going to post each a blog probably tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so.
Try to get better about that. We were really good in the beginning. Kind of dwindled off there for a little bit, but we're coming back. And maybe one of these days we'll give you a preview of the book. Who knows?
Ooh, a reading?
Ooh.
What?
And if you haven't checked it out already, check out the last teaser trailer for The Island. I'll link that up here. And as always, guys, take your shot. Just go shoot.
Let's make it happen.
Oh.
Wash your hands.
All right, guys, stay safe.
And thank a first responder or a nurse or an EMT or a police officer. They're doing the work, keeping you safe. you know, be nice.